are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Chubb. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So this game of ours, Charles, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams, and you rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game.
And the Jets pressure 2 notches. Down he goes. That's Crosby. And there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And that's Elliott, complete. Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Rodgers now on first down. That is caught. It's Uzomah.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. After 1, 7-0 on the A Sports.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Rodgers again now.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers.
That's going to be caught along the sideline. And what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Hall again on 2nd down.
He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Here's Rodgers to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Hey, take 26. Take 30. 26.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They run again on 1st down. Chubb.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. A give. This is Chubb. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The extra point hits the left upright but goes through anyway. And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing is Rodgers. Finding Williams once more. Complete. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Allen off the play fake. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. John Johnson with the INT. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
26.
Here's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Hey, take 26.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said,
looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
and I'm pretty sure they're friends from the defense.
That's caught inside the 20.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll give to Hall. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And a loose football. And the Bills have recovered.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it, and an opportunity missed. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Room here to run.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. 195 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that detracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now Chubb running right.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and 10.
What happened?
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
It's about diving.
He can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Bro, oh, shit. That nigga did that stop, bro.
They'll run with Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Thrown out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Stand 300. Stand 300.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. Touchdown, Bills.
Gabriel Davis.
31 yards.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Von Miller, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Now Rodgers gotta have this one. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker.
Miles Jack,
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running
put that lurk on his ass while I be controlling him.
Great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Oh, I thought he was doing the fucking end route, bro.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does.
That's the wrong play. That nigga did the post, not the end.
Getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Tyree Woolen came through.
And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. So
I've been waiting on that nigga to come through. Like, he ain't all the way there yet, but he getting that shit.
They're making a first-round impact, and a lot of these day 3 corners.
He just fast, so I gotta put him on your nigga.
And even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
231 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
run for Nick Chubb. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of
This nigga's going crazy with an X factor, boy. God damn. That's a good John over this nigga.
Ball at no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
To throw, it's Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark.
What the fuck, bro? I know, bro.
Want to stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple.
That shit crazy, bro.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole
This nigga tripping.
second half.
Nigga said y'all niggas still ain't done.
And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And the Bills are going to take possession.
That lurker shit crazy.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
I got mids on and lurk on that nigga.
After the interception, a quick change in the situation here. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll get him a bit.
I've been trying to figure that shit out for like since the last franchise.
That time, 2nd and goal.
I've been switching that nigga abilities every user game, bro.
They'll try again with Chubb. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
3rd and goal now, mere inches
Shit,
from
I
pay.
don't know.
Now Allen. Touchdown.
Probably about 4-5 more weeks.
The touchdown run. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Block that boy. Oh.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
See.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice job
Knock
there
that bitch out of your
special
hand,
teams to
bro.
limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
That people not that bitch out. He punched for that bitch. Try to do you like you did Joe, like knock that bitch out.
They got a setback, and they have a long field. They want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match.
But these niggas some fly swatters.
But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
And that's another
I hate that shit, bro. You had me like that, bro. Like, God damn.
Fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got that bitch now. He out of that bitch. Nigga out of there, bitch. Got that bitch now.
Rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Zero and good for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh, three of him.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
And my goodness, another interception.
I'm just throwing picks, bro.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
I'm just not buying on that shit no more, bro.
Earlier in the game when he threw his second interception, I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond
5
stunning
picks,
to me
bro.
because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On first down, Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Lead at 21. Fuck it.
C.J. Uzomah, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
So Allen's going to look to throw.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
It's a gain of 34. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Allen now looks to throw.
Touchdown, Bills.
Dawson Knox from 10 yards out. And the Bills are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And